Well, our trip is about to begin. We stayed in those two cabins just north of, about 3 miles north of Cave City. And our route goes that way. But Charles, Williamson and I have to go get some gas. It's about 3 miles into Cave City, like I said. And we're having a cool snap here in July. Supposed to have 4 days in the 70s with low humidity. A front just passed through yesterday. I drove in a little rain to get here from Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Charles came in from Clarksville, Kentucky. Maybe that's Tennessee. I don't know, the boundaries are kind of weird. He had about an hour and a half drive and I had 5 hours running 2-laner highways. We both trailered our bikes over. And now we have 2 days to ride in Kentucky and Indiana. It'll be about 150 miles each day. We're spending tonight in Brandenburg, Kentucky, right on the Ohio River. This is Mammoth Cave National Park. Visitor Center is about 4 miles ahead. We're headed for breakfast. This is the way it's sending us to Porky Pig's Diner. I don't think it's the shortest way, but I don't care because it's beautiful. We're still in the national park. It's 7:30 in the morning here in Mammoth Cave National Park. And according to the GPS, we're 2 miles from Porky Pig's Diner. We are hungry for breakfast. This looks like the place to me. Yum, yum. I'll tell you what, that was a good breakfast. couple of deer ran out in front of me. I wasn't quick enough on the camera button to get them. It was mommy and her baby. So cute. Pretty little gun. We've come about 50 miles since breakfast, and this is the first gravel we've been on. This is called Boss Hog Road. It's in great condition, but you'd think it was a Missouri country road. It's got this lousy white gravel on it, but at least it's not deep, where it's like riding on ball bearings. This has a nice dirt underlayment. Charles and I are at the gravesite of Bill Monroe, father of Bluegrass. It says he's the youngest of 8 children born to James Buchanan Monroe and Melissa Ann Vandiver Monroe here in Rosine, Kentucky. Born in 1911, died in 1996. Kind of on a hilltop cemetery here. Lots of Monroes, as you can see. It's a pretty shady, quiet place. Well, we've come about 160 miles and find ourselves in the town of Patesville at this intersection by this beautiful home, and we decided we're going to take a rest, which Charles is already doing over there in the distance, and I believe I'm going to join him. So that's the Ohio River over there. We're headed for our hotel in Brandenburg, Kentucky, which is also on the Ohio. And this road runs along the river for a little ways. This is a beautiful route. Pretty homes, including the Holt house. The man who lived there was a postmaster general and a secretary of war under Lincoln, and then he prosecuted the conspirators of Lincoln's assassination. And there's the Ohio again. And this is just a must-see route. That's the Ohio. Well, this is where we spent our night. It is now another gorgeous, beautiful, sunny July day, and it's in the 60s. It got down into the 50s last night. It's in the 60s now, but it's going to warm up into the 70s. And there's Charles. We are topped off, and we are ready for the homeward trip back to the cabins where we started. Well, we left Brandenburg, and about 5 miles later the route put us on this, which is very scenic and looks even scenicer in the morning light. Kind of has a little cherry glow to it and long shadows, and I can't believe it's July, but I'm wearing this this lightweight windbreaker, and as I talk and breathe, my face screen is clouding up. I didn't even check the video lens this morning. I hope it's in good shape, because this is a pretty little road. Yesterday was remarkably free of bugs. I haven't even cleaned my visor. So I guess that's another benefit of this cool weather. Just a couple miles further down the road than my last video clip. We've been going up ever since. You wouldn't think there was any mountains in this part of the world, but there certainly are some serious hills. Hey Charles, you're on video.
Oh no.
Yes you are, close up too. Look what we found.
I wasn't expecting this.
I wasn't either. It's worthy of a video clip.
Street guys went crazy when they seen this.
Well, they should be on the other route, the paved route.
Yeah.
It's so chilly, I had to open my face screen. And this is July, I believe it's July 15. This is a rare treat in the middle of the summer. It should be 100 degrees here in Kentucky. And humid. Holy cow, I'm in Missouri. That is exactly like a low water crossing in Missouri. that gravel road was about a mile longer than where I turned the camera off, and we're on a little state highway now. My wonderful Montana is not giving me turn-by-turn directions on this trip. That's what it looks like. All I get is a series of straight lines, and I have to figure out what road will stay closest to that magenta red line. And I think you can see all the little roads coming off of it. And right now the road closely follows the magenta line, but that's not always the case. You have to make decisions. Like right now, at the top of the screen, you can see that it's going to get off. The road is going to leave the magenta line. And then it comes back onto it, and then it departs again. So you just have to keep an eye on it. You can't do as much looking around and seeing the sights as you would if it was given turn-by-turn directions. Now, if you look at it now, you'll see a typical problem. The magenta line is going to swing to the right, but there's two possible choices that could follow that line. So you have to make a decision, and that really distracts from the riding enjoyment and from the safety aspect. As you can see, we won't know till we get there if we're on the right road. So right about now, we're rejoining the line. And if I go to the very first road to the right, that definitely goes in the direction of the line, but so does the next road to the right. So it's quite a distraction. It adds to the workload. So you have to stop and move your screen around. And in this case, both roads go there. It looks to me like either road would take you there. It's decision time.
Same thing, just straight lines.
Well, it's tough because, as you can see, we can turn here or we can turn there. And in this case, either one will work.
Either one will?
Yeah. They both go to they come together up here, and we'll make we'll stay to the right. Okay? If we get off that little bitty gray line, we know we went wrong, and it looks like that's exactly what's going to happen. Almost had an accident there. It's my fault. This has all the markings of a private lane. I hope it's not, but part of the adventure. I hope they're friendly. Hi, buddies. Hi, buddies. How you doing? Hi, buddies. Hi, little buddy. How you doing? How you doing? And we're almost to the point where we're going to intersect our course line. I don't know what Garmin calls them, but in aviation that would be the course line. Now, decision time again. That definitely looks private. So we'll go down this way. Look at the deer. Hi, buddy. Nope. He's gonna leave us. I thought I could stop and watch him, but that ain't gonna happen. We're intersecting the course line, and I believe to the right is the correct way to go. And I guessed right, and it was correct. And I'll tip down in a second here, and as you can see, we are going to intersect the course line again. And if anyone wants to message me and explain why the Montana sometimes gives you turn by turn instructions, and sometimes it doesn't, I would be grateful. Little wildflowers are in bloom out here, and we just passed some mowers that are knocking this down. So I thought I would make a videotape. Blues, yellows, whites. Look at the blues on this side. Golly. And the moon is out. And the temperature is low and crispy. And if you just looked right here, you'd think all is well in the entire world. But as I speak, the Israelis and the Palestinians are at war. And the Iraqi people that we gave thousands of lives and billions of dollars to will not fight to protect themselves. And right now the big question is, in politics, do we send our boys and girls back over there to fight for people that won't fight for themselves, won't protect themselves? That must be the spillway for the dam of Nolan Lake. Wow, that's a long way down there. Woo! And it's a long way down there too.